Hadn't made a video for a minute. Just been kind of, I don't know, life was crazy last week, and this week seems to be busier than last week was as far as time goes. I figured I'd shoot this real quick in the morning before work. That way I could give you guys some sort of an update on what's going on. I put in my 2 weeks notice last week at my current job and have been doing job interviews with shops that are closer to where I live. That way I am not spending so much money in fuel driving back and forth to work every day. And I'm also shooting to try to cut down my days. So I have a couple of current offers on the table, and by the end of the week or so I'll pick one. But I'm going to cut down to 3 days a week at work, and I'm going to not be driving an hour every morning to get to work and an hour every night to get home. I'll have a 30-minute drive to my gym from work after work every day, and a 30-minute drive back to the boat afterwards. I haven't really had much of a chance to do anything on Hustlers University stuff this week, other than I have been going through a lot of videos and trying to take notes and learn what I can on that. I did get into it. Tony Robbins is doing a live seminar on YouTube right now. Day one is already over, but I will try to see if I can find a link and post a link in the description to the YouTube videos or to the YouTube channels and all that, so that you guys can get on there and get, if nothing else, get a chance to watch that if you decide to. I do like Tony Robbins' stuff. You can't really argue with the guy that is the one they call whenever, celebrities or athletes or anybody's having problems and can't figure it out and they need results right away. His track record's pretty proven. So I figured it wasn't a bad idea. I got an email that I was able to get on the live stream, and where I'm not able to, because it's in the middle of the day, so I'm at work, so I'm not able to sit and take notes or any of that stuff. But I can recap what we go over through the day a little bit if you want. They pretty much went over what the next 4 days is going to be like on the live stream yesterday. Got into a little bit of stuff about how to change your mindset. To be honest with you, I planned on watching the replay a few times before I actually do any kind of a review on it, so I will do that and get you guys the bullet points from that seminar, and I'll probably go ahead and just do all 5 days at once. So I'd suggest checking that out. Other than that, I'm not gonna stay on very long, just because I'm just shooting this before I go into work, and I've got to go in and get to it. I've got 5 days left, or no, I've got 3 days left, because I told them the end of the month. So I'll be here Monday. But yeah, and then I'm starting work at another shop, whether it's the same company up in Fort Myers, or whether it's a different company in Fort Myers. But I wanted to thank everybody that's been commenting and been paying attention. I do appreciate it. I'm trying to keep the videos as regular as possible for as irregular as my schedule has been. I'm sure I'll be putting out something this weekend, and hopefully it pertains more to the Hustlers University stuff and what I've accomplished there, because I have made some pretty decent strides there, and I've got some other resources for you guys on some of the affiliate marketing stuff. I'll kind of go into what my plan has been. I don't think a whole lot of I think everybody gets their focus on one thing and doesn't look at the bigger picture, and so I want to let everybody in on basically the plan, or the reason why I'm taking the things I'm taking in Hustlers University, and what my plan is to do when I get out of there or get done with all of that. Um, and some of the resources that I'm using outside of Hustlers University, I'll share. I'm not sure what I can share from inside the Discord chat or in any of the videos that they put on YouTube. And to be honest with you, I haven't even tried to see if I can get access to them through another YouTube account or anything. They might be marked private, and you can only get them if your email address is registered with Hustlers University. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, when I figure out more on that and find out more what I can share with you guys, I'll share more out of there with you, just to give you guys an idea of what it actually entails in there. Um, I do have to say, for any of you that are looking at it, it's a great resource. The thing you got to remember is the classes are, you could probably get the same classes anywhere else from the same people. You could probably learn just as much from other places, but the other places don't have the Discord. That Discord chat is amazing. Like being able to take things that you've written or ads that you put together, or landing pages for your affiliate marketing site, or whatever the case may be, being able to take and upload those, put a link to your Google Drive on there and allow people to be able to go in and make comments on it. They'll literally go in and pick it apart for you and tell you what you need to do and what you need to change and how to make it work and how to make it convert to clicks, which will eventually convert into dollars. That's kind of an insight into what my plan is. I needed to go back and learn the copywriting part of it so I understood what I was doing. And now I'm working on learning web design, and I'm working on learning how to set up websites and landing pages and be able to do the back end stuff that you need to be able to do affiliate marketing the right way. And once I get that figured out, then I'm going to start building affiliate marketing sites. That's the whole plan. I just needed more education to get to that point. And once I move up to, switch jobs and I'm not driving, down here and spending $500 a month in fuel, I should be able to throw a lot more money into paying for advertising. And if you can pay for ads, you can do affiliate marketing and you can make money at it. So I guess other than that, I don't have, like, switching jobs, had the accident, dealing with all the insurance company crap after that. Still haven't missed a day of the gym. I've hit Muay Thai or striking classes, because it's Muay Thai, Krav Maga, and boxing. But I've hit every class at the gym every day so far. I found out this weekend that I can double up on classes on Saturday, so I'm gonna try to hit that Saturday. I did pick up some side work, so I built race engines when I lived in Colorado, and I built a pretty rowdy engine in my pickup, and I've got started doing a little bit of tuning on the side around this Southwest Florida area. Ended up picking up a job yesterday on my way home from work. A kid heard my truck and pulled up next to me at the light, then asked me for my phone number, and then asked me to tune his truck. So I'm picking up a little extra work on that part of it too. And so dropping down to 3 days a week will just give me a little more freedom to do things that I might be able to make more money at than spending my time, working for some dude that doesn't give a shit about whether or not I'm really there. So yeah, I will keep you guys updated on everything, and all I really gotta say is, no matter what goes on, like, I've been trying to quit smoking this last week. I've been hammered with work at work. I've been working little extra hours because of everything going on with the accident, and I want to make sure that I'm financially in a good position. Don't miss things. Like, don't miss if you do jujitsu or do Muay Thai or do anything like that, like, even if you're having a shitty day and nothing's going on, make that place your escape. Make it your place to go take out some stress or to get away from the day. Leave your phone in the vehicle, you know what I mean? Go on inside for that hour and a half or whatever. You have a break from the day. You have a break from life. Go in there, listen to what they tell you, do what they tell you. It will make that your sanctuary. It'll make that a place for you to get away from everything and clear your head a little bit and focus on something other than all the crap that's going on through the day. Um, Other than that, I can tell you the big one I have is no matter what, just keep working at it, keep moving forward. Even if you are making big giant strides one day and the next day you're making baby steps. Like as long as them baby steps are moving forward, that's all that matters. Had an old boss one time that I used to get a. I wasn't like this 10 years ago. Well, 15 years ago, I was not like this at all. I had just quit using meth and graduated college with an Associates of Applied Science in Automotive Technology, and was working on trucks for a truck driving school doing maintenance. And I used to get overwhelmed because, man, you ever want to wear yourself out, go to work on trucks at a truck driving school. The guys learn, it's like when you teach a kid how to drive a stick shift, you try to do it in somebody else's car. That way you burn out their clutch and not yours, you know that they're going to tear stuff up because they don't know what they're doing yet and they're still learning. That's the way working at a truck driving school is, except for everybody that drives the trucks is learning. So they tear things up and it's a pain, and you're constantly on under the clock trying to get something done under the gun. And I used to get real overwhelmed. My boss there said, saying that he used to throw out all the time, there's only one way to eat an elephant, is one bite at a time. And it didn't hit me until I was way older that no matter what happens, there's no point in stressing about it. There's no point in getting upset. There's no point in yelling at people or being that unlikable asshole that nobody wants to deal with. Like, just keep taking those bites. You know what I mean? Put your smile on. Keep taking those bites. Keep working at it. You'll get there. Other than that, I don't really have much else for you guys today. I'm going to try to make a video this weekend when I have a little more time, and maybe kind of give you guys a little more insight on, like I say, on my plan for things as far as the Hustlers University thing and how I plan on making money. And I'm going to try to give a little more insight on some other projects that I'm doing, because I'm trying to make money in lots of different ways and not just through Hustlers University, then damn sure not working for somebody. I've done that for 15 plus years as a professional diesel mechanic, and since I was 8 years old, growing up on the farm. So like working for somebody trading dollars for hours is never a good deal. So I'll break down some of the side hustles that I've been working on and kind of give you guys some insight into what you can. There's lots of avenues you can take, and you don't have to have crazy skills in anything to be able to jump in and start doing something. And I'll throw out some new ideas and some things that I've thought about doing and just haven't done because I'm so busy doing other things. And who knows, maybe one of those things will click in your brain, and you'll decide it's the real way to make money and the real way to run a side hustle. I do suggest, if you don't have a side hustle, figure one out. Like, even if it's going, like one of the girls that I'm seeing, she goes to the thrift store all the time, the Goodwills and all of those, and she buys up little trinkets and shit all the time and turns around and puts them on an eBay page and sells them, and it doesn't make her a whole lot of money, but it's something she enjoys doing, and it's something she's got a little extra scratch at the end of the month that she can go buy this or buy that with, and it's not a bad thing at all to have a side hustle. The only thing I can tell you is make sure that if you're working for somebody, if you're an employee, focus a little more on your side hustle than work harder for yourself than you would for anybody else, because that side hustle it might be the thing that you need to use to survive later on in life. You might hit a point there where going to work every day isn't working out, and you need something to make it through. And it's helped me a lot, and it's a great way to get yourself through rough times. So I guess with that, I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here and let you guys, go through your day. If you have any questions, any ideas, any things that you want to, want clarity on or don't understand, even if it's not just with Hustlers University, if it's other things, like put them down in the chat. I'm working on, so I've got a Discord server up, and I've been playing with it, trying to get things kind of lined out. And when I finally do, I'll put a link to the Discord server in the bottom. Um, I'm trying to diversify the amount of ways that the people you know, the people that subscribe to the channel and the people down in the chat have to be able to talk back and forth and share information back and forth and work together to do whatever it is that you guys are trying to do. I have my particular direction, and you guys all have things that you're doing, or you have a direction of your own. And if you guys had a place where you could all bounce ideas off of each other, it would probably be beneficial to everybody there. So once I finally get the Discord chat up and going, I will put a link in the description to it. And as of right now, it's going to be free and open. If it finally gets to a point where I'm needing where I'm having to put a lot of time and effort into the Discord chat, I might start trying to do something to at least make it pay for itself, or if nothing else, at least make it to where it pays me somewhat for the amount of time that it takes to keep up with moderating on there. And I might, it might change over the while, but if no matter what, if you're on here now before I decide to do anything with it, you will have access to it, no charge. I like the idea of trying to make everything as cheap or as free for everybody as possible, because of the fact that I'm finding this information free. The only real cost to this information for me is me beating my head against the wall trying to find out which direction I'm supposed to go or what I'm supposed to do. I'm hoping that putting out videos where everybody gets to see that, where you get to see me beating my head against the wall trying to figure out this problem or that problem, I'm hoping will give people if nothing else, an outline or an example of ways to go about it or what to do about it. I will eventually make a video about my story and how I got to where I'm at, and it will explain more on why I believe, no matter what, in my gut, in my heart, no matter what, that I can go end up wherever I want in life. All I have to do is put in the hard work. But part of that's because of the fact that I've gone from homeless and addicted to meth without a dollar in my pocket to full-time employee as a diesel mechanic for a shop, making 80 to 85K a year, and then went through a real bad breakup, and I literally lost all of that except for the job, and have built myself. I went back to being homeless. I got lucky and had a job. I had some family that I crashed on the couch every once in a while and tried not to wear out a welcome. At the time I had a Chevy Tahoe. I slept in the back of a Chevy Tahoe for like 3 months in the middle of winter in Colorado, just to try to get my feet back under me. Like I say, eventually I'll make a video that kind of goes into more detail on all of that. It's just that video seems to be a real tough one to make right now. Yeah, so when everybody gets in, when I get the chance, I'll eventually put that out there. And like I say, I just want to make sure that people that might be in the position I'm in now, or the position I used to be in, or in a better position than me, that see this can decide to change or do whatever they decide, whatever they want, whatever is best for them. And so far, I don't know if it's gonna work out that way or not. The only thing I can do is keep making videos and keep working along and trying to reach for that goal of mine towards the end. Um, I will tell you that in the next 3 months, I will be full on entrepreneur, self employed. In the next 6 months, I'm hoping to be back up on top as far as money goes. Don't really have a lot of debt, but I'm guessing that at some point in time I will accrue a little here in the next 3 to 6 months. Um, in the next year, or at the end of 2022, I want to have made over 100K a year. So I'm gonna go from diesel mechanic wages at 80K or so, depending on the hours, to 100 or 100 plus in a year, and I want to do it all working for myself. So if it all works out, then I'm sure the videos will have a lot more weight behind them than they do at the current moment, where I'm just the average guy. But the only way to know is to keep making videos and keep putting them out. So rather than rambling on and continuing to make this longer than it needs to be, I'm going to get off of here, get my ass into work. Other than that, hit it, guys. Get after it. Get things done. Keep moving forward. You'll do good. We'll catch you on the next one.